Hi all. Now we are going to see about counseling and psychotherapy. The meaning for counseling and psychotherapy. First we are going to see the introduction part. So, first, what is psychotherapy? The meaning, exact meaning for psychotherapy. Psychotherapy is a treatment given to mentally ill and emotionally disturbed people through psychological techniques. So, this psychotherapy is a treatment, it is a form of treatment which is given for the people who are mentally ill and emotionally disturbed, who are emotionally imbalanced, who faces emotional problems. Okay, for these people they have given they will give a proper psychological techniques which is given in psychotherapy to overcome their problem. So it is also called as clinical intervention. This psychotherapy techniques are also called as clinical intervention because it in this method clinical psychologists use their professional capacities. In this method, clinical psychologist or a psychotherapist or a counseling psychologist use their professional capacities. That is, they use of their proper professional techniques or style to make the client or make that particular patient to overcome their problem. So and it brings a given change, that capacity and try to influence and bring given changes in behavior of mentally ill and emotionally disturbed people. So this psychotherapy makes the people to overcome their problem through the therapeutical techniques. So, the definition of psychotherapy, Wolfberg in 1967, he have given the definition for psychotherapy as psychotherapy is a form of treatment for problems of an emotionally nature in which a trained person deliberately establish a professional relationship with the patient with the object. So, this is a form of treatment. This psychotherapy is a form of treatment to do with emotional problems which are faced by an individual, by a client, or by a patient through the professional help, through professional relationship. So the with the relationship of therapist and the client, they can overcome their problem through this psychotherapeutical techniques. And the object which are being modified or removed through the therapies are of removing or modifying or returning existing symptoms. Once the person is facing some symptoms which have negative impact, so that turns to problem. So here the psychotherapist or a psychologist helps the person to modify that symptoms, modify that behavior through using the psychological techniques and mediating disturbed pattern of behavior. The behavior which have been disturbed, this technique helps them to modify that behavior or to overcome the irrational belief through the techniques. And promoting positive personality growth as well as personal growth and development. So this psychotherapy helps the client or a patient to promote the positive personality growth. It helps them to promote their personality growth as well as develop their personal self. They it gives them they gives the insight about their personal health or personal growth and the development, which helps for the future outcome. Next, Rotter, a psychologist, he says psychotherapy is a planned activity of the psychologist, the purpose of which is to accomplish changes in the individual that makes his life adjustment potentially happier, more conservative or both. So this is a psychologist who says like, this is morely this psychotherapies are morely involved with an individual to make or bring some changes in their life through help them to identify where they stuck in the problem. So mostly the emotional illness or mental illness comes because of adjustment problem. So this therapy, this technique, this therapeutical journey teach them to adjust with the life situation, which helps them to be more happier and more confident in their life. Thank you.